camera systems of modern flagship smartphones have become so good that many people have started using them to capture professional quality pictures and videos. We guess it can't be helped since phones are more portable and versatile than any standalone camera. Among the smartphones we've reviewed so far, the Vivo X80 Pro stands out as the ultimate camera phone, one that excels especially in filmmaking, thanks to its top-notch camera and robust suite of shooting modes that make it easy to create professional quality content without ever logging into a computer or picking up a DSLR. This is hardly surprising considering Vivo's growing reputation as a smartphone brand that pushes the mobile imaging envelope even further, and the partnerships it has established with renowned German optics brand Zeiss and some of the industry's most established names in photography, including Michael Houseman and Raul Romo. With the new X80 Pro, Vivo promises professional imaging features in a handy form factor and at a more mainstream pricing. So how exactly does the Vivo X80 Pro elevate your photography and videography from potentially good to great? The answer lies in the hardware. The X80 Pro arrives with Vivo's new V1 Plus in-house imaging chip, which allows for high-speed data processing and reduced power consumption when using AI and software enhancements to improve a photo. There's also the custom 50-megapixel ISO-style GNV sensor in addition to 3 other cameras, each with its own unique purpose. The GNV unit uses sensor shift optical image stabilization to produce sharper images even in low light. Speaking of, the X80 Pro has an excellent night mode that's perfect for cityscapes and lets you snap bright and crisp photos without a tripod. It even has a long exposure option that allows you to capture the city's usually congested nighttime traffic in an unconventional way. Our favorite feature in video mode is called Cinematic Bokeh. To use it, simply open the Vivo Camera app, swipe to video mode, tap the style icon in the lower right corner to get to Cinematic Bokeh mode, then pick from a selection of movie lots to shoot videos with a strong background blur while keeping the subject in focus. This mode is great for producing portrait-style videos that simulate the effect of shooting with a DSLR attached to an anamorphic portrait lens with a low aperture. We recommend that you shoot in landscape mode as Cinematic Bokeh uses a film standard 2.39:1 aspect ratio. The X80 Pro is truly one of the best smartphones we've tested to capture video, and we even used it to shoot these highly aesthetic B-roll footage of one of our mini statues. You can also apply a host of Zeiss-branded bokeh effects to your photos to get a shallow depth of field. Additionally, the X80 Pro brings a number of notable camera modes to the table, such as the Zeiss Natural Color Profile, camera panning option, and night mode with several creative filters to choose from. Another thing we like? The Vivo X80 Pro can shoot slow-mo footage while maintaining its impressive tracking capabilities, meaning it generally doesn't lose focus as you move the phone around. The main camera we use for shooting our videos doesn't even do that consistently, so imagine our surprise when we found out that the X80 Pro was capable of such. Similarly, Vivo's latest flagship can shoot up to 8K video at 30 FPS and 4K at 60 FPS, whereas most DSLRs can't capture very high-resolution video at decent frame rates. For vlogging, the X80 Pro's gimbal-like stabilization on the rear camera does well to offset shaky hands. But if you really want to get creative with your handheld shots without worrying about camera shake, you can enable Ultra Stabilization or the Horizontal Line feature in the camera app to further enhance stabilization. If you talk in front of the camera, like we sometimes do in our videos, you'll be pleased to hear more about the Vivo's teleprompter feature, which displays text on the screen while you're shooting with the phone's selfie camera. It's a smart and handy feature, especially for content creators who rely heavily on a teleprompter. Of course, besides shooting videos and taking pictures, the Vivo X80 Pro boasts some flagship standard features, including a powerful Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 5G chipset with 12 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of internal storage, and all-day battery life thanks to a 4,700 mAh battery that supports 80-watt fast cable charging and fast wireless charging up to 50 watts using Vivo's own vertical wireless flash charge dock. The wireless charger will get your phone powered up quickly without having to connect to any cables. There's the OLED display too, which is curved and offers a tack-sharp WQHD Plus resolution to go along with a 120Hz refresh rate and an ultrasonic fingerprint reader embedded in the screen. The X80 Pro uses Qualcomm's 3D Sonic Max solution for its fingerprint sensor, giving you a wider fingerprint sensing area than most other Android devices, with the ability for dual fingerprint sensing and quicker setup and recognition. In the Philippines, the Vivo X80 Pro in this sleek, cosmic black colorway carries a suggested retail price of $59,999. The Vivo X80 meanwhile is priced at $45,999 and is perfect for those who want a more affordable alternative with plenty of the same specs and features as the X80 Pro. We highly encourage you to check out the X80 and X80 Pro if you're after a top-end smartphone series that prioritizes professional camera features that allow you to easily own your masterpiece.